Happy Monday. Happy Monday to us. Wow, I only have 36% battery left. I have not been recording the way that I wanted to. I've got my water bottle in my hand. All right, let's go. But today was the first day of doing my morning pages for my Artist Way assignment. So we're in a good spot. I do feel like I have to get started a little bit earlier because I did feel like I was running out of time. What are you doing in there? Why are you closing the door behind you? It looks really suspicious. Where's your backpack? Let's go. Where's your laptop? Oh, God bless you. I don't think Aria liked that. It made her feel uncomfortable. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think Aria liked that either.
So curriculum week, our curriculum night was last week. We found out that Missy has been missing some assignments. Not sure why you're making that face. Oh, good morning, Bear. Look at you looking so handsome. I'll be back, okay, buddy? I love you. I feel like the hard thing about like parenting in school like right now is because like when we were in school we had like assignment books where like our parents had to sign off on the fact that they reviewed our work or saw that we actually had work that was due, right? Whereas now that is not a thing. Now we are left at the kids' mercy to tell us what assignments that they have, and then we can't hold them accountable to said assignments because we don't know if they have them. And that is really a hard thing. Like with my son, I have no idea what he's doing. No idea what he's doing. You know what I mean? With my oldest, okay. Like she had recently said to me, like, "Oh, I'm really struggling in Spanish." I was like, "Well, girl, what you doing in Spanish?" Because like I grew up speaking Spanish, and I'm just like I feel clueless as a parent navigating the school system with my kids. Why'd you clean this purse?
She said I could use it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So if I
That's
text,
why I called her.
okay. I feel like, oh, Chile. Also, this weekend I did not drink enough water, and on Saturday morning I was like super dehydrated. But we're heading to drop her off at school. Then I'm going to go to the gym. I stopped doing the workout that I was doing like with Peloton because it was the same shit every week, and the way that my ADHD is set up, I am not committed to doing the same thing every week. So I'm going to shuffle it up and figure it out from there. So. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Today I gotta edit all these other videos. Dang, where is my why is it pointing over there? I gotta edit all the rest of those videos because y'all, we are just recording vloggy vlogs and not publishing them. But y'all get me wrong. We love a little personal diary situation, but yeah. I'm pretty sure that one of my kids stole my last hair tie. That is not in my head. This is like a satin hair tie. Damn, I don't have pockets on the side of my legs. Ugh. There's only pockets on my back. Okay. Let me get it together because, wow, there are no pockets there. I feel like my face is just waking up. I feel like I look, oopsies, sorry. Sorry about that, girls. I feel like I look a little haggard this morning. Milkshake has been yelling at me. Okay, Google, stop. Milkshake has been yelling at me since I got out of bed, and I'm just like, why are you talking to me this way? I don't deserve to be spoken to like this. Bear was throwing up yesterday and last night. We gotta go check on him, make sure he's okay before taking the girl to school. Bear?
He saw he was cuddled up in the corner.
How did we do last night, bud? You okay?
He threw up in his cage.
I know. That's why I was checking on him. You winking at me this morning? Wink back at you.
I see that little small thing at you.
I love you. I'll be back, okay? You be good, all right? We'll go for a walk. Nice long walk in case you need to vomit some more, okay? There's a lot of vomit that I have to clean up. It wasn't fun. But also not my daughter trying my life. Anyway, so I still have my fabrics out that I've got to cut. So these were the fabrics that I was talking about on my, Did you feed the cats, ma'am? Dang, why did Moshe just tell her like that?
We need to put myself in the car.
She definitely said no. But I was talking about these fabrics because I am getting ready to make them this week. So we gotta get home and get to creating after I go to the gym though. In my morning pages this morning, I was like, I just can't believe that like we have to work out for the rest of our lives. And I get it's a privilege. And I do love that for me as well. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I do wish that like sitting down and sewing was, that's all I'm saying is that maybe just a little sitting down and sewing. But this is 26, 28 for Lane Bryant. And this is supposed to be like literally an intimate dress. And I'm going to be wearing it out because that's how I am as a person. So, what is that? I don't know. Anyway, we're running late. So, time to go. Okay, so I have taken a shower. I did work out, went to the gym and everything like that. I have now gotten to a point in my day where I'm like, so many things that I have the possibility to do. I just found out that it's my oldest. She has, let's see, hold on a second. Let me get this other pattern pulled up because clearly your girl cannot multitask. But the oldest has her curriculum night tonight. I've got to teach tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut my Whitlam skirt and Jessie T because I'm probably going to get to the studio super early. And I figure that I will have the opportunity to kind of take care of some of the things that I want to make. And so I'm going to just use my time wisely. Let me see. Because I am varying in size of my upper body and my lower body, I do just want to check to make sure that I have gone ahead and made sure that I have pulled up the right size. Ooh, wally. Let's see. 14. Okay, we'll just make a straight size 14, and I think that that'll be good. That's the smallest size on this block. She also does like having the 2 blocks where she's got like the 14 to 32 and then like a smaller block. And honestly, I hate it when designers do that. It is a grave inconvenience when you are straddling the lines of size charts. So, okay, so I've got the Woodland pulled up and I've got that pulled up in the right size. I just moved, let me see, yep, that is now flipped. So it's easier for me to cut. Actually, I'm going to flip it because I like for my fold to be up against my, the edge of my table. So everyone has been flipped so that it'll be easier for me to go ahead and cut. We've got like 15 minutes before I need to get out of the house, so I've got to get this done quickly. Okay, so class is over. I'm so happy I came over here to turn off these lights. Forgot my charger. Okay. Turning off all of the lights before locking up. Class was good. This is a series that I'm teaching, and really great series. It's the intermediate sewing series. So we are making button-up shirt, fly front pants, some other things. No, that's mainly it, but we do more skills. Okay, so time for me to hop in the car. Good morning. Whew, it is 62 degrees outside. Y'all. Oh man, and I gotta get gas today. Not my favorite thing in the world. Oh my goodness. Betty cold. Betty cold. And this child has still not left the house yet. Today I've got my... No. Close the door and lock the door. Why would she just walk out the door like that? I just don't understand. Anyway, so today I've got my nail appointment. I'm going to get my nails done. I actually have no idea what design we're going to go for today. I just can't believe her. Wow. Anyway, so I've got to go get my nails done today. Then I've got some content to record and...
Hi.
It's time to start today. So I completely forgot that I was recording a little vloggy vlog yesterday. And I left my camera in my purse. So let me tell you all what I did yesterday. Because yesterday we had some productivity. We were productive. It is like 64 degrees outside. This child still has not gotten in the car. And she knows I'm looking at her because she was to take this poop out for the cat litter. And she is always like not doing the bare minimum of her chore. Where is the poop that you were supposed to put in the garbage? Yeah. Anyway, so yesterday I recorded some new content. I did my Stitches and Story Time, which I was really excited about. Because I talked about... make sure both my gloves are here because I gotta go to the gym today. So I talked about Legend Born, but y'all, in the the wrap up of the video, why did I keep saying Legend? I said Legend be something else, and I have no idea what I said. But also, I'm filming a Narita Hansen update today because wow, that lady is unhinged. Not necessarily because she's unhinged, because obviously she is, but because Consumer Affairs has put out like a warning against her. Anyway, it's time to take this one to school, go to the gym, then we'll be home to talk more. There is something so healing about coffee shops, right? And I don't say that just because I go to Gillies during the week and Radio Roasters on the weekend, but like, there is just something that is to be said about going into a coffee shop where like the vibes are loving, nurturing, and like just that, you know what I'm saying? And I say that because like, I'm not saying today started out bad today, but as I was writing my morning pages out this morning, in fact, I was going to talk about this today anyway. as I was writing out my morning pages, yesterday Charlie Kirk was shot and killed, and I have I want to say I have conflicting feelings, but I really just don't have strong feelings about it because there's so much gun violence, and I don't want to say that I've been desensitized, but like I don't know what to say, don't know what to feel, right? But it's nice to come out after having something that can be really like that shakes you up and kind of go into an environment that makes you feel nurtured, that makes you feel seen, that makes you feel loved, right? So also I finally did my week 1 reading for The Artist's Way. And this week we're supposed to be focusing on oh gosh, it's one in my car. Hold on. This week we're supposed to be focusing on like kind of healing these past like the people who in essence fed into our self-doubt when it came time to be creative, right? And it's hard because like I come from a very creative family, right? Like my grandfather was Duke Ellington's bassist, my dad is an artist and everything like that. um but like I didn't really have a whole lot of people that were just like breaking me down and telling me not to pursue things or anything like that, right? It was mainly just one person, and there were only like a handful of instances, right? But being black in America, or even I will say that I do feel like when you are like an immigrant in America, I feel like they navigate something similar. But like we're taught that being an artist is not good enough. And it's not because art isn't good, it's just simply because we are being raised to be excellent, and there just has not been a strong history of artists being able to pursue their art, making money, and in essence, making money or making enough money to kind of send back to family, right? Um, and I feel like there's something to be said about that. But again, I don't feel like it was discouraging because like I was in advanced art classes. Let me actually take my pre-workout while I'm in here chit-chatting. Like I was allowed to be nurtured in that way. But there were just some occasional things that were said that were like, yo, what? In fact, I was like talking about it with my husband last night, and he was like, they said what to you at 6? And I, like for me, I didn't flinch, right? Because like we were often told to turn on a brain cell. We were called idiots. We like there was just a lot of things that were said to us, but because that was our norm, um, I don't want to say that it's like okay, but I'm just saying that I feel like I've already healed that. Like becoming a parent has helped me heal a lot, and not because I'm a perfect parent, because I'm not, but it's because I'm not a perfect parent no matter how hard I try, right? And I do believe, I'm a firm believer that my parents did the best that they could. Their generation did the best they could with what they had. They just didn't have very much to go off of, right? So my expectation of them can't be to be these perfect, gentle parents who only speak positivity, et cetera, right? So I haven't held on to that. Now, I will say that I do feel like it has impacted me in other ways. And fostering my imposter syndrome and making me feel like I'm not excellent at anything. Like I really do feel like I'm just mundane or average at everything. Which is why I think that I take when people make the comments about like my videos or how my edits aren't perfect or whatever, um I take it personal, and not personal to the point where I harbor it, but like I will make a snarky comment about it because it does hit the heart, because I've never felt like I was good enough, right? Not just in creativity though, just period, right? It's why I intentionally don't ask like my parents what they think of me as a parent, right? Because I have since trained myself to kind of undo some of the chokehold that their opinions and what they've said has on me. And it's also the reason why when I talk to my children, I'm very intentional about what I say, because I know that's going to be what they play in their head during their best of times and their worst of times, right? So even when my kids mess up, it's like, okay, cool. Do you want to try again? Because like, you are smart, you are talented, like everyone makes mistakes. This is not like the end of the world. You didn't fail at brain surgery. Like, you're okay. Like, we can move on from this. Because I do want them to remember that second chances exist, whether you give them to yourself or someone else gives them to you. Anyway, I say that to say that I felt like when I was drawing this morning, or as I'm going through this week one of the artist way, it's hard for me because there are literally 3 instances that I can think of that my creativity or my art were specifically critiqued in a way that made me feel like I should not be pursuing the art, or that shut down me pursuing my artistry. So anyway, it's time to go work out. I've got soccer practice today as well. So today's workout is going to be, I actually don't think I'm going to head to the gym. I think I'm going to head to, no, I am, because I definitely just took that pre-workout. So we're going to go to the gym. I should have thought about this before that. We're going to go to the gym. Then we're going to go home. I want to redo my rugby placket, and then I do need to put that call out so that I can at least get people excited, interested, etc. Although I feel like my group that I once had is like MIA. So yeah, anyway, off to go and tackle the rest of the day. Okay, so it is now time to head. I'm leaving early so that I can be on time to coach soccer, because I'm back to coaching soccer. But I plan on stopping by Gillies again, judge someone else, because I would really like my the bootlicker drink, because who doesn't need a smidget more of caffeine in the afternoon, right? Because these days are allowed. Also, because I like that drink and it tastes delicious to me. So I'm prepping to take my vitamins. So I've got this one from Home Nutrition. It's called Base Control. And then I'm also taking this Love Wellness Hello Burn Activate. It's actually a probiotic. So whew. I just used mouthwash, so I feel like my mouth is like stinging a little bit. But also got in the mail today my new camera. It's the new Insta360 Go Ultra or whatever. And so one of the things that I really do need to add to my project list is making like a little bag so that I can carry around my handheld cameras and accessories easily without feeling like I'm going to lose something, because look, we can't afford that, right? So anyway, I'm packing because I don't know if I'm going to record content while I'm out today, but we're going to pack as though we are, because we've got to stay ready, because if we have to wait to get ready, we are missing. Okay, so let's go. I already locked the back of the house out. Bye, Bear. I'll be back. I'll let Bear know I'll be back for him. Oh, gosh. I'm so happy that it's not as hot as it could be outside right now, or as sunny, because even though I'm squinting a little bit, it could be worse, y'all. It could be worse. Okay, so let's go get another serving of Kobe. TGIF. Yes, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. It's the last day. Are you excited?
Yeah, because I don't have health class today.
Are you, how are you feeling about math club?
Kind of nervous because we have to take this test and I didn't finish. It took me longer because I didn't have scratch paper, so.
Why didn't you have scrap paper?
He said he was going to give us scratch paper, but then we never got it. So, it's taking me longer because it takes me like a minute more longer. Because I have to do the math in my head.
Well, thank God you're a genius.
I'm not. I'm joking.
It's Friday. Friday and Saturday are typically my, the days that I do more steps on my step back. So I'm gonna drop her off at school, go get my coffee. I did not wake up and do my morning pages because I was exhausted. Yesterday was a lot of activity. Even though my steps do not show it, but I had to go pick up Minnie last night from a football game. So anyway, I am going to go get coffee. Then we're gonna go for a little jog, a little joggy jog, a little walk, another little hour sitch, and then I'm gonna start my work day. I do not feel like doing this today. Okay guys, listen, I just came in for my walk around Stone Mountain. And
he knows about
oh, wait a minute, hold on a second.
already.
I'm listening to Blood Marked now. But listen guys, I thought I was gonna die a little bit because I got lost. Was not a pleasant experience. I mean, it was actually a really pleasant experience, minus the fact that I was scared out of my mind because of all of the bugs that were out there, namely the scary looking spiders, in addition to the fact that I had no idea where I was. It was fantastic. You know, also minus the fact that, you know, Stone Mountain is where the first KKK clan started, and lots of my ancestors were hanged on the top of Stone Mountain. They did a lot of walking to hang people, but like, everything's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go, I'm dressed, obviously. Let me show you the outfit that I have on, because obviously I'm wearing the shirt that I made at the studio, and I did pair it with a skirt. So I have on these socks that I got from TikTok shop. Y'all, the socks are the cutest things because they're like little flowers. They're green. And I'm going to pair it with my ugly little Uggs that I got today. I mean, not today, but this week. And these Uggs are super comfy. Obviously, they give me some major height, but let's take a little gander at the outfit. Take a step back. She's so cute. Bear, sir, I'm trying to show my shoes. Why is he blocking my feet? Come over here. How cute. She's so cute. So I know that people love to wear like platforms and things like that, right? But let me be clear here. I'm scared of falling in my shoes because like I am of the age where if I fall, I break, right? Like, and that can be scary. So there's that. I also got in an attachment for my pocket that I'm beyond geeked about because it's a light. And one of the things that whenever you're filming, right, you always like lighting is very big. Look at this. And then I can control it. Like, but look at me. Look at me with this light. Who is she? Anyway, so I got that. Really excited about that. One of the things that and I feel like I was talking about this yesterday. Maybe I didn't say it outside of my head. Maybe I did. But one of the things that I really do need to make is a camera bag so that it can come with me and hold all of the things that I need. Oh, I was like, oh, was I not supposed to take that off? No, I was. Okay. I guess I could have also left it on. But I need a camera bag that can hold all of the things. Now that I have, and guys, I feel really good about my electronic, my camera situation. I would like to get better at like setting up different angles and like capturing film and being like more cinematic, like cinematic while sewing. I don't know if that's going to ever become a thing, but even being able to capture multiple angles. So let me grab my bag, right, so that we can talk about cameras very quickly. I'm leaving the house very soon though. So this is the new camera that we just got in. This is the Insta 360, and this is the new version. It's the Gold Ultra. I really like this. I have not used it yet. So you're probably wondering, how do you know if you really like it? For starters, I really like the change that they made here so that it's easier to grip. They added this here, which does make it easier. I do also really like some of these things like this. This is a strap for the actual camera itself. And so in the event that like I'm wearing it, I can clip this on and have it be more secure around my neck to make sure that I don't lose it while I'm on the go, which I really, really do like about that as well. So I do like this. I like the size. It's easy to hold. So I've got that camera. Inside my handy dandy bag, I also have this camera as well. This is my Canon EOS M200. And so I've had this camera since it actually came out, but because I had used an off-brand battery, it stopped working and it's dead now. So I'm going to obviously take the battery out, charge. But I've got this camera, which does not have a mic, and the mic or the sound quality is not the greatest. But it does have a tripod that it comes with, and there is actually a remote in here as well. I don't know where the remote is. Very irresponsible, Aaronica. The remote is someplace in my office. I do know that. But I would like to be able to kind of have, like an easy to hold or an easy to like travel with like camera bag that makes it easier for me. We are going to go ahead and charge this battery right now, because what is the point in having like these sorts of things if they're not going to be charged, right? I was like, damn, why won't it go in there? It's in there now. Everything's fine. So I do want to do a better job of that. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go and start to run carpool before heading to teach tonight.
I want to go in the pizza. Some nice ice cream. Pull off.
Well, we're not getting ice cream.
Where you been?